What's going on with the YouTube? This is the kid DC Wrestling. First things first, I want to start before I even get into what I want to say about Raw tonight. I, along with honestly the entire wrestling world, was in shocked by the shocking departure from Samantha Irvin leaving WWE. You know, the news came out early in the day about it, and I ain't gonna lie, it really hit. It really hit close to home. And usually, when ring announcers or WWE officials get, they end up leaving the company or they, get the pink slip or whatever, it's kind of like, oh, it sucks. They lost their job. You know, hopefully they'll be safe in the end. But Samantha Irvin, throughout her time in WWE, throughout her time as a ring announcer, you could just tell she was just one of a kind. I mean, she was so damn good. Like, she did her job to a T. And that's literally why she was considered to be not only the best ring announcer in WWE, but why she was in the conversation of probably the best commentator or ring announcer, excuse me, in professional wrestling. So for her to leave the company, the only thing we can do is again wish the best for her. Obviously, we don't know what's next for her. We don't know what she's gonna do after, but all we can do is just send her regards, and whatever she's gonna do, regardless what direction she goes in next, she's gonna kill it. Because Samantha Irvin again is that damn good. Now it sucks that Samantha Irvin isn't gonna be in WWE anymore. On the plus side, we had the return of Lillian Garcia. And you all know Lillian Garcia is just as good. Lillian Garcia is a damn legend, obviously. So it was good to see her back full time. Um, it was good to see her back, man. Good to see her back. Obviously, looks just as good as she did years ago. And yeah, man, she did her job obviously well tonight. Overall, Raw was actually good tonight, if I'm being honest. God, man, Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed, what a freak show that was. These dudes could not keep their hands off one another. Bron Breakker went after Rollins. Rollins went after Breakker. Every backstage interaction, Pierce was losing his dang voice, and he made the match official. Bronson Reed versus Seth freaking Rollins at Crown Jewel, rightfully so. You saw the tag team match, Damage Control taking on Damage Control taking on Company, Liv Morgan and Raquel. Rhea Ripley came after the match, obviously, and she's obviously still not done with Liv Morgan, despite the fact that Liv Morgan got her whole little feud going on with Nia Jax. Rhea Ripley is clearly not done with Liv Morgan and Raquel of that nature. But match was okay. Last Legend, Shakara Jackson got involved after. And speaking of attacks, the Final Testament got what was coming to them tonight, and The Miz, by the Wyatt Family Six. Uncle Howdy and his crew just took out The Miz and everyone. Well, really, Uncle Howdy took out Paul Erling. Like, that dude got his butt kicked tonight. But I like what they're doing with the Wyatt Six. They're not overexposing them. They're making them show up when they need to, and then they're keeping them off the TV, and they're bringing them back when it's the right time. They don't need to show up, all the time, every single week. A special entity group like this. So I like what they're doing with them so far. But God, what else happened on this show tonight? Obviously, Damian Priest told Gunther straight up, "Hey, I know you got Cody at the pay-per-view, but I'm coming after you, obviously, because I never really got my rematch for the world title, but I'm still dealing with Finn Balor, but I'm coming after you after a Crown Jewel." And then, of course, you can't forget the main event, Jey Uso. Obviously, you've seen the picture here, and we all kind of expected this was going to happen. Solo Sikoa pretty much being the factor as to what went down in the main event. This just pisses Jey Uso more off and pretty much, really makes him want to, go back with Roman and Jimmy and help fight the bloodline. Now, Jay, throughout this, he still might have some heat with Roman. Obviously, he might tell Roman, "Hey, it's no heat over here between us." But look, they took what was mine. So I got to get revenge, and there you have it. But like I said, man, overall, really good episode of Monday Night Raw, and we'll see what happens on SmackDown, obviously. So.